5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, I have once mentored them. Now they are leading my company, and I can just move around, travel around the world, and enjoy myself. It's only possible if people at the top build capacity below. What exactly are we doing? Are we campaigning so that we'll know this is Sell Your Market? Or is it an initiative? Is it an intentional initiative to actually bring women, build category women that will take up this position while we fly at the global stage? The last one is mentorship. This goes to the mentor and the mentee, but more to the mentee. You know, over here, there's a lot of basic problems that we face in life. I don't have data. I don't have a good phone. My house rent is done. There is no light. And when some people come to you, they tell you, they come in the guise of, please mentor me. And the next thing you are telling your mentor is that you don't have data to come online. That's sad. It is sad on both ends. It is sad that for businesses, for companies like the one I own, the one I co-found for him, and everyone here that owns a business, there will be a time where it will be very difficult to actually get quality humans to take those roles. So we are going to work forever. For the person, when we talk about global stage, when we even talk about the African stage, you are going to dwell in mediocrity, which is not something that should take any woman in business to the global or African stage. So, what is mentorship? Mentorship is someone there to put you through what he has been in decades of experience, to guide you, to help you make informed and insightful decisions without you begging the person money. He is not your helper. Don't do it. Don't cross the boundaries. Don't do it. You don't cross boundaries. You know when to call this person. You know how to talk to this person. You know what to dress when you are going to this person's office. Know what to do. Because while there is no shortcut to the experience you are going to get, when people help you, you are going to make fewer mistakes. In business, what you are looking for is to make more right mistakes than fewer mistakes. But if you don't have a mentor, you are going to spend your years making more mistakes than the right mistakes. And that's not going to take you anywhere. To round it up, for women in business here, and also to extend it to my fellow brothers, if you are in tech, and you are building in tech, or anything around technology, fintech, any product, prop tech, AI, I can mentor you. And I'll be picking 5 businesses here. I'll be picking 5 businesses here that I would mentor. Please come genuine. I want to see your record. I want to see your business. I want to see your business idea. I want to see your vision. I don't want to waste my time. We can be anywhere. We can talk online. But please come genuine. Let's build a business. I am doing this for you, and I'm doing this for myself. Because without you, I'm going to do my job forever. Without you, I cannot scale. And that's not the position I want for myself and for you. Thank you so much.
The very last question for today is directed to Mr. Weze Ikechukwu. Now, pitching requires confidence, clarity, and strategy. What guidance would you offer women preparing to present their businesses to potential funders or investors?
Okay, thank you for that question. So, first thing first, in business, everybody have what they like. Everybody have what they want to put their money in and what they don't want to put their money in. I'll give us a short story about pitching. After we created Olele Food, we tried to raise money from private investors, private equity guys, VCs and all that. And it was unsuccessful. I even met with some of my friends that I know that have the capability to sign me $100,000 check without even blinking an eye. But they told me, we don't have passion, or we don't really fancy the logistics supply chain business. And I was good with it. I didn't quarrel with anybody. Now, fast forward to 2025, right? Izo. Fast forward to 2025 when we launched our cross-border platform, the app he mentioned, Izo. I was able to meet a friend and I told him, I want you to come and invest in us. This is the product, this is what it does, and this is how it works. And in fact, we were in South Africa when I pitched the idea to him, and then he was interested. And in less than 3 months, he gave us $100,000 without stress. Now, it brings me to my conversation around pitching. What you're telling the person, is the person interested in it? Are you going to pitch a business to somebody who is not seeing the viability of that business? Definitely the person will not give you any listening ear. So first thing first, what you need to know about pitching your business is, one, you need to understand the problem you are solving. What is the problem are you solving? What problem are you solving? Two, what the solution I'm bringing or using to solve this problem, is it different from what exists on ground? Oh, I want to build a platform where women can sell property. Or let's even remove the gender part, because we're talking about you building a business for global business, not just gender-based business. Now, you want to do a prop tech. You want to build a business where people can come and buy properties, sell properties, rent properties, and all that. And then you are pitching it to somebody. And then you're telling the person, oh, I have this idea. I want to build an app, or I want to build a business that will enable people to buy property and sell property. And then the next thing the person is going to ask you is, who are your competitors? Mind you, no idea is unique. Every idea you think about today has been tried and probably failed on one part of the world. So you need to have clarity of the kind of business you want to pitch to somebody. And two, the confidence in your idea, the confidence in the business you want to sell to somebody. Because if I can't see the confidence in you, why do you expect me to trust you with my money? So a lot of us, we are pitching our business, we are talking about our business, and we are very casual about it. And mind you, anybody can invest in you. Be passionate about your idea. Anybody can invest in you. Your friends can invest in you. And the first set of persons that are going to give you that check are going to be the people in your immediate environment. I keep saying this thing because I'm talking from experience. We've been building for more than 10 years. And most of the time we raise funds is from the people within us. And another thing is, when you're pitching your business to people, ask them, what do they bring to the table? Now it's not business, so it's not man and woman. What do you bring to the table now? So ask them, what do they bring to the table? What is that network access, that connection? Because if I invest in you, I am part of that business. My money is in that business. Nobody invests in a business and want to see that business fail. They will definitely do everything within their power to see that business grow. And that includes linking you up to potential customers, linking you up to potential partners, linking you up to potential investors more. So that is one. You need clarity to the solution you are providing to a problem. Then two, your numbers. You can't just tell me, oh, please, I have this business idea. It's very wonderful. I need 5 million to start it. What are you going to do with the 5 million? Oh, I want to use the 5 million to market the product. You know, a lot of us, we make this mistake of pushing so much money into marketing. The days where putting 70 to 80% of your budget in marketing has passed. Now people want to see your organic number. They want to see how your business grew organically from 0 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000. And then, as at that point, you now know if that product is viable to sell at scale. If that product is viable to sell at scale, then you can now inject in money into marketing. And please, when you are talking to your investors, Do not give them the impression that you will squander their money. You need to be very precise with your numbers, precise with whatever you are saying, and be firm. If you say we're using 5 million to do social media ads, we are going to bring in people to handle our social media, create content around what's it called, motion designs and all that. Be firm about it. Do not give people the impression that you don't know what you're talking about. And every idea is worthless in paper until executed. Now you need to have a follow-over plan when you're talking to an investor, a potential partner. What happens if the idea doesn't work after a certain period of time? Are we going to pivot, or are we going to continue with that trajectory of the business and then end up going bankrupt on it? So there are a lot of factors you need to consider. And now for those of us that are saying, oh, these things you are saying is for maybe if you want to build a tech business or a big business, you can implement it down to your nail tech, your fashion business, your makeup business, your whatever. You can implement these policies. And also you need to control your hire. A lot of you hire more than you need. You're just starting a business, you already have 2 secretaries. Why? What are they secretariating for you? I mean, you are starting a business, you are looking for an A-list accountant. You want your friend who is working in a bank to come and work for you. Your business, you don't know if it's going to last a year. When we started some of our businesses at some of the startup we founded, we did a whole lot of things. At a point, he was the CEO and CTO. I was the CFO and COO and CIO. He's the CMO. And then when we started growing the business, we noticed that some roles need to be assigned. And that is where mentorship comes in. He mentored the CEO, the CTO we have today in one of our startups. He has been mentoring this person to hand over that role to him so that he can move on to other roles. So while you are building your business, you need to first of all understand your business in total so that you can have mentees. And there are 4 types of mentees. They have the efficient and the loyal ones. Keep them. When they are efficient and loyal, keep them. We have the non-efficient and loyal. Watch them closely. If they are teachable, you can make them efficient. If they are not teachable, let them go. Loyalty is not enough. Then we have the efficient and non-loyal ones. It's either you use them to the best of their ability or what you want to achieve, or you let them go. Then we have the non-efficient and non-loyal ones. It is non-negotiable. They have to go. The reason is because the most dangerous people, whether staff or mentees, are the efficient and non-loyal ones. Those ones create rebels in organizations because they end up pushing you to the edge where you want to do things for them to keep them because they are efficient and they are not loyal. Now, they are the loyal ones and efficient ones that are not pushing you to the edge. They see the trajectory in which these guys are pushing you in the business. And then they tend to follow the blueprint these guys are using in your business to now handle you. You now end up having a staff caucus against you, the business owner. So you need to be very careful and you need to watch out for that one. Then finally, before I drop the mic, for those that are married, your first investor is your husband. Is this everywhere quiet? Everywhere very blush, be? Your first investor is your husband. Let me explain. It's not just about money. Your husband is somebody you are going to be meeting. Your husband is somebody you'll be seeing every day, and you'll be giving him reports of your business on a daily. Now watch his body language. Is he listening to you? Is he advising you? But some of you, I don't want to shake this table. Should I shake the table? Should I shake the table? Some of you are not telling your husband about your business for him to advise you. You are telling him to hear you and not say anything about it. Some of you are just telling, oh, today market get as it be. We couldn't sell this. The load from Onitsha came in. I don't even know what to do. My secretary is not keeping record properly. The moment your husband opens his mouth and say, is your secretary that efficient? You're already feeling like he's attacking you. No. And that is why if you notice, most of you, you confirm this thing with me. Your husband, your spouse, your fiancé, they hardly contribute to your business because they feel like whenever they open their mouth and advise you, you take it as if that you don't know what you are doing and they are calling you mumu. But I mean, they mean well for you. So please and please, people close to you, do not take their criticism as enmity. Take their criticism as a bullet point for growth. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Jude, in 1 minute, because we don't have time again, what advice do you have for women in business here today?
All right. Thank you. Women, I'm back again. I'm not here as if maybe I was planted here to just come and cheer you guys up. You are very bold. You are very strong. You are very confident. Don't let anybody take it away from you. The future, men are scared of you in the next 10 years. The future will, business, economy will be for you. Don't give up. Don't stop doing what you do best because the sky in the next 10 years. And for those women that are not married yet, or married women, please, your husband, respect them because they will give you some templates. You need to know how the wolves of men that are outside, how they go about supporting you or sponsoring your business. Then for the young girl, the young ladies that are not married, please, just like every person here, they've talked about mentor. Please get a mentor for now to 3 years' time and see your business flourish. Thank you very much.
All right, before we wrap up finally, I have money I want to give away. Courtesy, the CEO of Trazo by Olili Food, Mr. Nweze Ikechukwu. And this is how we are going to do it. Everybody seated. The first 3 women, business women, to run to the stage. Stand. No. I said first 3. First 3. Thank you. First 3. Thank you very much. So 3 of you have businesses. You have businesses. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. You're going to pitch yourself today. You state your name, what you do, and why you need this investment or this funding for your business here and now.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Wait, hold on. Before you go on, please. I need to drop some disclaimers. 1 is an investment. 2, I have the right to turn it down if it doesn't suit what I want. So let's get that disclaimer down. Thank you.
Good day everyone. My name is Victory and I'm the CEO of Vicky Signatures. I'm a makeup artist and a beautician here in Asaba Delta State. So, from the question, why?
Sorry, you go face us. Now we won't give you the money, not them. If you want to give them the money, they can face you.
I started my brand Vicky Signatures last year after my training, and so far it's been going well. I've been making different girls up, and I've been facing some challenges, some financial challenges to be specific, about how I'll grow my business. I need to get cameras, I need to get a space where I work. I have a space where I currently work with Eden Studios, but then I need to get my own space where I would work, and then I need to get tools so that I can be active online. Recently, I just got a phone, but then hopefully I would also want to get a digital camera. So my brand needs growth. I need to put myself online so that I can gain visibility for the
So
growth of
how
the
many
brand.
customers in the last? So you've been doing it from when?
Last year, April.
Last year, April. So we can confidently say you've been doing it for 1 year, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what your numbers are? How many customers have you been able to do their makeup in the last 1 year? An estimated range.
In the last 1 year, I can confidently say I was able to do over 80 women's makeup.
80 women.
Yes, sir.
How many of those 80 women do you know their birthday?
I know like 30 of them, their birthdays.
So this is for everybody. The reason why that is because when you know your customer's birthday, on their birthday, they prepare for photo shoot. All of them, they do photo shoot. My wife, they do photo shoot. You can call this person, oh, your birthday is coming up next week. I will give you 30% discount on your makeup for your birthday photo shoot. And they definitely post, you post the picture and you tag your makeup artist, tag the designer, tag the what have you. So go on. So you have 80 users, 80 customers.
Yes.
How many, what's the percentage of those that came back after their first encounter with you?
30%.
30%.
Yes, sir.
Do you have like an estimate of what an average makeup, what does it cost?
Okay, for a full glam, it's 15,000. That's what I charge.
Okay. And then out of that 50,000, what do you think is what's your take rate? Sorry, man, who use technological term. What is your profit? Or let's say, what's your profit from inside? Net.
My net profit out of the 15,000 is 3,500 from each person.
So the cost of making somebody is 50,000 and you make
2,000.
15.
Yes, sir.
Oh, 15.
Yes, sir.
It's like your people are disagreeing with you. That's the price. Who you tell me say they make people up for 50,000?
I just started. I'm building this brand.
Okay, so 15,000 and your take is 3,000, 3,500.
Yes, sir.
Now, how much do you need?
I need the sum of ₦1 million.
₦1 million.
Yes,
What
sir.
will you do with ₦1 million?
If I should get ₦1 million, I'll get a camera for my business. And then I also get content.
Please, one house, please. See, the purpose of this thing is pick points and learn from it. Because there are other resource persons that can invest in you guys. Please, let's calm down in the hall, please. Thank you. You say you get what?
I'll get a digital camera for my business. Then I'll get content tools that I can use to create content. And
What
for
type
the
of content
visibility of
tools?
Tutorials, transitions, and other content that make up with how I work to gain visibility.
So this is why I'm going to turn you down. Please, one house, I want you guys to listen to me. This is why I'm going to turn you down. Okay, my Oga said I should let the three speak. But meanwhile, I want to correct something.
Yes, sir.
One is, in all this, you didn't mention to me that you are going to use the money in the business with the resort, like tools you need in your business. You need a digital camera, but you have a phone.
Yes, sir.
You have a phone. See, this is
One house, please.
One
One
house.
house. One house.
I think,
one house.
I think we have a makeup woman here, Christabel Makeup. She wants to comment. She's been in it for so many years now.
Please, one house, please.
I just want to add something to what she said. She's an upcoming makeup artist, and I might not have the time to talk to you after now. I've been doing makeup for almost 20 years. So I'm just going to advise you and tell you that you have to learn to start small. You don't need a digital camera. I bought a Mac 4 at that time it was like 2-point-something million for my camera. I've dumped that camera. I haven't used it in like 2 or 3 years. You don't need that camera. People in business have to learn to start small and then you grow. If you don't have furniture to sit, let your customers stand. When the time comes when you need it, you will get it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's not waste so much of the time. Next, please. Your name, your business, and tell us about your business.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please, one house so that we can hear them.
Good afternoon, sir. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Peter Oluchi. I run a skincare brand, Nikki's_organic_skincare. I have TikTok page, Facebook page, and Instagram page. I formulate the products by myself, not pro-mixing, pure organic. So the money that you want to invest, that I wanted to invest, I need it for my business because I want to add one thing that I need like some skincare essentials. At least like something like sponge. I say like my set has face cleanser. So customers are asking me of cotton wool, you know, glow sponge, sheet mask, supplements. Those things are things that customers, because even if like they did not buy cream, some people will buy like, let me only soap and oil, but definitely they will like, let me change my sponge, like all these skin essentials. Then for my shop, I'm doing little renovation. I've done like some, like my POP. I have POP in my shop before, but I noticed that you want to spoil. I'll fix that. Then just like the outside, my shop is inside is fuel station that has plaza. So outside the shop has glass. So I need like something like this.
What's your please, one house, please. Hello. Please, this session is not for us to throw anybody under the bus. It's for us to learn. You understand? You can use this format to go and collect money from your husband this night. You never can tell. So, for you, you said you're into skincare. How many customers do you have, like average in a month? Do you know your numbers?
Yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, like the one that I've kept, like I can say that customer I've had like for 3 years now consistent. Like I know that even if
Monthly
like,
average, your monthly average.
let me say like 30, 25 or 30.
That buys your skincare product.
Yes.
And how many of those, from those 30, how many percentage are returning customers? Oh, I like this girl's skincare product.
I think maybe like 25.
25%.
20 or 25. 20.
20
Then
or 25.
Then the 10 or extra are people that are being referred.
Meaning, hello,
DJ, stop now.
DJ, please.
DJ, stop.
Meaning, your customer base, your average monthly customer base is 30.
Yes.
Your returning users are 20%, right?
Yes.
Meaning, the 20% of 30 is 6.
6%.
Or am I missing something?
6% return, yeah. All right.
No, sir.
20% is 6.
So please, I want us to follow up because you see the way I'm analyzing it and other persons are contributing. It's going to help you. This is a practical example of pitching your business.
Okay, sir. See, I'm making mistake. I'm trying like, let me say in a month, like last month. So I made like, when I counted my customer, if I'm not mistaken, 30 people. Then out of that 30, 20 people are my customer that have been buying, like I have proof that have been buying from me for like 3 years now.
Okay, so like 6 to 7 or 6 to 10 are people that always come back, right? So how much are you looking for and what will you use the money to do?
500. Yes, that's what I'm trying to explain.
20, not 20%.
No, not 20%.
Okay, good. Go on.
So I don't know, like 500,000. Supplements are very costly, but I can start small. There are supplements that sell like 5,000, 5,500. I can actually sell like 6,000 or 6,500.
Calm down. Like I mentioned during my question
Confidence.
about pitching, I said confidence and what? Clarity.
Just become, okay?
Just become confidence and clarity. There's a way you will sound. I'll feel like you don't know what you're talking about. But that confidence and clarity is going to help me understand you better. So go on.
So I want to add supplements, then skin essentials, all this like soap dish, all those things. Like my set has a face soap, like it has, and is in a bar form. So some customer can buy soap dish that they can clip in their bedroom. And so all those things are things that I know that will move market, that will add.
You mentioned about your POP being bad.
Yes, I've fixed it. Then I'm rebranding my, upgrading my shop. So then outside my shop, I have like glass. Just I want to enter shop, the first glass.
Hold on, calm down. You are now going out of. So,
I have a question. Please, all these things you've been saying, you're not actually investing in the business. As an investor, I want to be clear. What is the average cost of producing one of your skincare? And how much do you sell? And how much is your margin or profit on one skincare product?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. It depends on the product that I want to formulate. If, like, let me say face cleanser, like 80,000 or 100,000,
So make one?
No, I'll make it in liter, then I'll measure it, like fill it in the containers that I want to sell.
How many liters? How many liters?
Sometimes I produce like 3 liters.
3 liters.
Then
So how many contents does 3 liters produce?
It will give me 30 because my face cleanser bottle size is 100 ml.
Okay. How much do you sell one?
I said my Luxus Whitening face cleanser is 5,000.
5,000?
Yes.
Okay, 5,000 times 30.
Yes.
So how much does it cost you to produce that 3 liters?
It depends. That one, I think it cost me like, no, because the prices changes. If I want to order for raw material, sometimes some things might add money.
So how much does it cost on the average?
I think like 130, 140.
130,000.
Then there is this other face that if I want to do like 100,000,
okay, 100,000.
Can do that.
And out of it, you get how many bottles?
It depends how many liters. It's just different face cleanser.
No, you said 3 liters.
Yes, if I'm doing.
You use 100,000 to produce 3 liters. Abi?
Sir, sorry. I mean, like, I have like 3 different face cleansers that I'm doing. If I'm doing like for one.
Please, one house, please. We are learning.
Please, let's hold on. When an investor wants to invest, there are specific things the investor looks out for. The cost of production is key. Because that is why most of us, when you apply for credit facility or anything, you don't get them. You are wondering why. Because they will look at what does it cost you to produce a product. Then when you produce that thing, how do you sell it? How much do you make from selling it? That's what I'm asking you. You said you produce 3 liters for 100,000. So how many bottles? You said you sell 1 ml for 5,000.
100 ml.
100 ml for 5,000.
Yes.
So how many 100 ml do you get from that 3 liters?
3 liters will give me 30 pieces.
30 pieces. So 30 times
5,000.
5,000. That's how much?
I think
150,000. So you're making 50,000, as it were, from 1 liter. That's what I need.
All right.
Sir, sorry, can I add something? Okay. Then I bought container. That particular container that I used for that one, I think one is sold for 120.
120. So you are spending 120.
120 times 30.
120 times 30, because that's also cost of production.
Yeah.
Plus the 100,000. So you're not making up to 50,000 from 3 liters.
Okay. Now you said you need 500,000.
So I said for the skincare essentials, I know that.
No, how much do you need now?
Maybe like 1 million or 5.
So if I give you 1 million, hold on. You said 500. If I give you 1 million naira now, in next year event, from now to next year, how much will you give me back and add to my 1 million?
You say like 1.2 or
1.2
or 1.3
for 12 months.
Next person, please. We'll come back to you. Hope we are learning. Please, one house, please. We don't have time. We need to rush it up, please.
One house, please, women. Let's listen. One house, so one house, please. Women, oye! Women, oye!
Women supporting women, please. We want to invest in women, please. Go ahead, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Wakama Jessica, and I'm the founder of Gemka. I sell luxury Gemka.
Please, one house, please.
I'm the founder of Gemka. I sell wristwatches. Okay, sir. I'm the founder of Gemka, and I sell wristwatches, mostly targeted to men. Though I target both men and women, but 80% of my target audience are men. So one thing I've realized is that
No, let's not go into what you have realized. How much do you want?
okay, so I want to start making my own wristwatches, yeah, like Rolex and others. But right now, I don't have the capital, so I'm still selling replicas, like grade A's of the wristwatches. So what I need right now is that I need like ₦1 million, and what I'm going to use it for, I'm going to invest in my personal knowledge. I'm going to learn more about accounting, how to scale up the business. And apart from that, I'm still going to run ads. I'm going to run ads. And then with the money I realized from the running ads and also investing in personal skills, I believe that I can be able to start making my own wristwatches.
So, first thing first is you need the ₦1 million. You sell wristwatches.
Yes,
And
sir.
you want to use the 1 million to invest in your knowledge, run adverts. But you've not been able to tell us how you intend to buy watches, maybe cheap watches from Canada, from China, maybe Casio or those things, import it to Nigeria. But you want to first of all invest in yourself.
Sorry, sir. The investing in myself is also learning how to import.
Okay, this is what I will do because time is not on our side. For effort, for coming out, 3 of you, I'll give you 100,000.
Thank you, sir.
Then I really want to listen to somebody pitch me a business. Hold on, don't come out yet. Don't come out yet. We don't have time. I really want to get somebody to pitch me a business. And I would even prefer if you are into tech. Any techist in the building? Any techist in the building? Any techist? Corey Tech, will you drop your hand? I need 2 techists to come outside fast, real quick. Moderator, come back. So 3 of you can go. Please meet with Awole after the program.
All right, I'll also support you guys with 50,000 naira each for coming out. Congrats.
So in 3 minutes, pitch to me your business.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ubi Juliet Chikodi. I said my name is Ubi Juliet Chikodi, and I am the CEO of JS Framing Gallery and also JSM Tech. I'm into graphic design. And also make frames.
Okay, so because of time, the 2 of you that came out, meet Awole after the Awole.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. For the persons who are interested in Mr. Chuk's mentorship program, I need you to meet me at the back at the close of the event so that I can collect your details and connect you with him. Thank you very much. For the persons who want the giveaway, please head to that spot, write your name, your account numbers, and your phone numbers. Thank you very much. A round of applause, please, for our panelists as they go back to their seats.
That was a long, good talk. Can we celebrate Can we thank them for coming out? Not just coming to share knowledge and thoughts. They came with good tidings, gifts, and so much. Thank you, CEO BioLily. Thank you, Mr. Chuk, CEO Vent. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Emodi. And thank you, the CEO of St. Patrick's. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the knowledge. We are so grateful. Women, are we grateful? But especially, I want to thank you, Sell Your Market. Just imagine if this event did not happen, right? All of these things that's going on will not be going on. Now, let me let you know that while all of that was going on, we had the privilege to receive Honorable Ambassador Onyedikachi Michael Odogu, the Special Assistant to the Governor on Youth Development. He walked in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. And so while that was also going on, I got a lot of messages. People wanted to give me gifts. They wanted to, somebody even said, Shegun, send me your account. I'm going to give you 2 billion. And I said, wait, let me call Joy, because Joy is in charge of OPay. Let me be sure that my OPay can handle it. Beauty Addict, because of the energy and the vibe, Beauty Addict said she will give us, DJ, stop it. Stop. Tell DJ to stop. This is not a concert. It's like, stop. Until somebody asks you for music, don't play not. Stop. I'm a pastor, so you cannot be distracting me when I'm talking. So, Beauty Addict said she was going to give 50K worth of skincare products to one woman in this place. But by the way, while that was going on, the CEO of Tribeca said that she's going to support 3 women with 100,000 naira each to support their business. And so we will test you. We are changing. She builds, right? She builds. Now money that they build, now money. So I'm happy that so much money is coming up so that we can support startups, so that you can have money to build. I saw a video yesterday. Somebody said, consistency alone is not enough to run a business. Give me money. Am I talking to somebody? Yeah. Sometimes you have been consistent. All these consistencies that have been consistent for the past 10 years. How far now? If somebody wants to support your business with 10 million now, the reward of the consistency will show. Fresh Start. I know Fresh Start is thinking to do giveaway too. I know. I'm seeing your mind. The way you're looking at me like, should we support one woman with 2 billion, you know? Gabriella, please come. Can we clap as Gabriella comes? While the panel session was going on, Gabriella, you know, now you can tell that I love you so much, right? You can tell with the way I'm doing. While the panel session was going on, the CEO of Glitters World Boutique came to me and said, Shegun, what can we do for Gabriella? And I said, I am wowed, I'm impressed. She has I was looking for somebody that has the voice of 30 angels, but I think you have 100. I think your voice is the voice of 100 angels. And so, the CEO of Glitters World, please come. She will give you one of the dress from my most exclusive collection. Now, we have a message. Please come towards this side so that content people will not say, Shegun, why now? You were blocking them. We couldn't take a picture, you know. Thank you, Dr. Shegun, for helping me do that. Why did we do this? Why did we do this, right? We wanted people to know, women especially, to know that anywhere you get to, don't be afraid of shining. We started this event, and I said, is there anybody here who can sing, you know, give us a piece? And she raised her hand. Now, it could have gone wrong, right? She could have sang, and then it was terrible. I would have wished we didn't call her, right? But she came anyway. I mean, look at what has gotten her. That has gotten her a palette of makeup. It has gotten her a business book, and now a clothes from Glitters World Boutique. And I'm sure that the CEO of Fresh Start and Dominion Pay Home, they will still see me and say, this Gabriella will be girl. What can we still do for her now? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And guess what? Thank you. Go back to your seat. I'm sure your friends are so happy to be your friends. Go and rub the love on them. Meanwhile, the CEO of Glitter's World, as she's walking back to her seat, also whispered to me and said, Segun, we don't want only Gabriela to walk away with our top designs. We want 2 other people to go home with it. Initially, we wanted people to make a video and tell us about your business, and we just give you a clothes so that you can look like what you talked about. But unfortunately, just one person did, and even the one person is not even here. Unfortunately. So what we're going to do now is go to Instagram, the 20th person to follow her on Instagram. I told you guys I'm a pastor, so that's what the Spirit said. The Spirit said, the 20th person. Now, that's where your prayer, you just start praying. God, I beg now, God, I beg. So the 20th person follow her on Instagram gets a dress for free. The 20th person. And I mean, they will bring the phone, I will count them. And the 30th person to follow her on TikTok will get a dress. Do you understand? The 20th person to follow Glitter's World Boutique Asaba on Instagram gets a dress right here, right now. And the 30th person to follow her on TikTok also gets a dress right here, right now. While that is going on, ladies and gentlemen, media, please play the profile of Miss Kokome.
Ms. Oputa Ebipade Okovida, Senior Special Assistant on Content Creation to the Executive Governor of Delta State. Ms. Oputa Ebipade Okovida, popularly known by her pseudonym Kokome Oko, is a visionary communication strategist and a trailblazing creative leader at the intersection of governance and digital innovation. As the first ever Senior Special Assistant on Content Creation to the Executive Governor of Delta State, she's the architect of the state's modern narrative, transforming complex government policies and the more agenda into compelling, relatable digital experiences. Before her historic appointment to public service, Kokome established herself as a formidable force in the private sector. As a seasoned media consultant and digital strategist, she mastered the art of distilling brand identities into high-impact visual and written content, helping major Nigerian brands navigate the nuances of the digital economy. A passionate advocate for the She Builds philosophy, Kokome believes that digital literacy is the ultimate tool for female economic empowerment. Beyond her official duties, she is dedicated to mentoring women entrepreneurs, teaching them how to turn their personal and professional journeys into powerful brand legacies. At this year's Women in Business Summit, she brings a unique dual perspective from the corridors of power and the frontliness of digital entrepreneurship to show women how to leverage digital storytelling to amplify their brands, command attention, and build sustainable impact in an increasingly noisy online world.
For the next 15 minutes, Miss Kokome.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Are we tired? Are we sure? Are we tired? Yes? Okay, so let's do a little exercise. We are tired now, Abby? We'll still do the exercise. So yeah, Lyoto, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Let's do a little exercise. My head, my shoulder, my knees, my toes, my head, my shoulder, my knees, my toes. We are not doing it. My head, my shoulder, my knees, my toes, they all belong to. Correct. Okay, so since everybody has been given something, I have decided that I'm also going to give something here today. Somebody shout hallelujah. I'm going to be sharing my little knowledge. That's my gift to every business owner here today. So every successful business has a story. In fact, every business, whether successful or not,
we all have our stories. If you've started a business and that business, in your words, has failed, there is a story behind the failure, and there's a story behind every successful business. So today I'll be talking about digital storytelling for women in business, why it matters, how it helps women grow their brand, and how anyone can use storytelling online to attract customers, build trust, and create impact. A lot of the things I want to say, in fact, my leg, they pain me, I beg, no vex. Sorry, pardon me, so I can move freely. So a lot of the things I wanted to say here today, Mr. Segun Manuel has said partly, so I'm not going to repeat myself. So I'm just going to go straight to the point. We all know what storytelling is, right? Does anyone here does anybody not know what storytelling is? Do we know what storytelling is? Are we sure? Okay, someone should come and tell me real quick. Fast. Sophia, Sonia, come and tell me. Fast. I want this to be very interactive, please. So I'm going to be asking a lot of questions. Nobody is coming up, and we all said we know. Okay, please come. Hurry up, say I have 15 minutes.
All right. Storytelling for me is practically giving understanding based on emotions and practically drafting people understanding using the skills of emotion and information at the same time.
That's a good one. Anybody have another perspective? Any other person? Okay, so we're talking about digital storytelling, and from my understanding, digital storytelling is basically the use of platforms, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, to share our stories in a way that it connects to others. Now, why does storytelling matter? Storytelling matters because, number one, it builds trust. So we are all human beings, and as human beings, we connect to people based on how we feel about one another. So, for example, let's say Shabier, did I pronounce that correctly? Shabier, a business she's into fashion and design. Give it up for Shabier. Yeah. So I go to Shabier's store, or let's say I see Shabier online, and she's telling a story of how she started her business, how she encountered so many challenges, and I'm also a startup, right? And if, let's say, for example, I'm also in the fashion industry, and a lot of what she's saying will resonate with me because why? I'm also a startup. Automatically, I begin to follow Shabier, right? So storytelling builds trust, and it builds authenticity. So her story might connect to mine, but it is different from mine. Now, when people tell their stories, right? Kokome will come and tell her story of how she became the first ever content creator in the government space, because I don't know of any other office in Nigeria as a whole that has the office of a content creator, right? So I can come and tell my story, and then she can come and tell her story, right? And we are both different. My story is authentic to me because it is from my own perspective. It is based on my own lived experiences. So when you share your story, people are able to connect. Even though the experiences may be different, but people are able to connect, and then it builds some certain level of trust. Most of the people I follow on TikTok, by the way, there are amazing storytellers in TikTok, but most of the people I follow on TikTok are people I'm able to connect with. Able to connect with based on the stories that they have, right? Which is, again, authentic to them. So storytelling for a brand, it builds trust, and it creates some certain level of authenticity. Now, another reason why we ought to tell our stories as business owners, as women in business, is because it helps small businesses stand out. And I think this is also what I'm trying to say. As a business owner, your story and my story is different. Kokome and, for example, and Sosof makeup artistry, we are different. Sophia and Sonia, they are twins. They run a business together. They are different. Right? So when you tell your story as a business owner, you stand out. Because again, your experiences are your experiences. The stories you're telling are born out of your own experiences. They are solely based on your perspective of what you have experienced, either while setting up that business or while you're basically going through that business. So when you share your story, you stand out. There are several businesses today. Let's even take the most popular one, the whole saga with Born Bread, right? Let's not dwell on the negative. But there are several people who are into the business of bakery, who are into bread making, cake making. For example, we have Polka Dot, we have House of Dough. Basically do the same thing. But their stories are different, and that's what makes them stand out. Now, I found out that most businesses, they don't like to tell their stories. So you come online, you see someone come and say, this is, how do I say this now? My name is XYZ. They don't even tell their own names. They just state the name of their business. And I'm into furniture making. Come buy furniture from me. Me, I will just swipe. Personally, I will just swipe because there's nothing connecting me to that brand. There's nothing connecting me to that business. There's nothing authentic about it. And that's one of the reasons why, even when people use AI to generate scripts, whatever, you are advised that when you use these platforms, you should take what you get from those platforms, refine it, and put them in your own words. Humanize what you're getting from these quote-unquote tools. Because if I key in my prompts, and she keys in her prompts, and if we have the same prompts, it most likely will give us almost the same thing. So how then do you now make it your own, right? So as a business owner, you must learn to leverage on your own experiences to tell a story that can connect to people. Are we following? Are we sure? Because the hall is too quiet. Are we actually following? Should we do another exercise? Okay, let's go. So, it helps businesses stand out. Storytelling helps businesses stand out. It distinguishes you from Mr. A, and Mr. B. Now, another reason why we should tell stories, in our businesses is it increases brand visibility, especially online. So there's this girl I follow on Instagram, and I started following her from when she broke out. That's BRT girl from in Lagos. I think they call themselves the Ella. Please, do you know them? Dark-skinned Ella. And before then, I was following her. And then when she did one post on something, she shares content on her daily life, so basically surviving Lagos, living in Lagos, what it is for her. There are several people who have that experience, but they don't share. Do we agree? Several people who have same experience, but they don't share. So I started following this girl like a while back, even before she blew up. I started following her, right? Because then I was encouraging my sister is also in Lagos. I was encouraging her, make content about, because every time you call me, hey, Lagos this, hey, Lagos that, this is what I'm going through. I'm like, I'm sure you want to build an online presence. I said, I'm sure that there are 1,001 person, even more, that want to connect with you based on these lived experiences. So how about you share your content? I even sent her the girl's page way before she blew up. And guess what? When that girl shared that story, what happened? She blew up. And brands and, blogs began to repost and whatnot. So when you share your experiences, there are people who you do not know from Adam that will resonate with that story. Like it, comment, and share. And they not only share, they will reshare. Hello? Hello? Right? So, as a business owner, you must learn to leverage on storytelling. I feel like anybody who's not telling a story, you're missing out. You are honestly missing out. Growing up, right, my favorite subject back then was history, right? So doing what I do now, it just felt like, okay, it was meant to be, like it's aligned, right? So, but beyond the passion, as a business owner, you must leverage on storytelling. Storytelling does a lot for you. If you don't tell your story, how will the next person hear? How will the next person also learn? People share stories, you know, to educate other people on what they are passing through. People share stories for awareness. You're not telling your own story. Who do you expect to tell it? Is it me? Can I tell your story better than you? Can I tell your story better than you? Can I tell your challenges better than you? So how then do you now expect me to tell that story? Right? So when you tell authentic stories about your business, your daily struggles, your daily challenges, you will definitely find 1,000. It will give you visibility. It will definitely give you visibility. Me and my friends are planning a trip. We've been planning trips. Every time we're always planning a trip. Let's go out. Let's travel to this. Let's travel to that. See, if I tell you the amount of travel agency that we have, that I did not even know existed before, we have dug them up. And as I see, I share. As I see, I share. It's the same way. If someone is passing through a similar experience you're passing through in your business, the moment they see that post, they will share it. They will drop it on that group chat in WhatsApp. So you must tell your stories. Are we following? Nice. Let's go. Please, Shegun, be prompt me. Hold on. Sorry. Let's go. So we've talked about the fact that it increases brand visibility, right? So how can women, now this is like the main topic itself. How can women amplify their brand online? How can women amplify their brand online? Number one, know your brand. Know your brand. So I'm going to call someone up here, right? So before I call you, anybody, can be anyone, right? Just indicate by raising your hand. You come and tell me, right? You come and I'll ask you these questions. Why did you start? What problems am I solving? What values does my brand represent? What impact do I want to create? Can any business owner do that for me? Come. Yes. Please, let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. So why did you start? What problem? Okay, yes. So why did you tell us why you started?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mandy. I started my business because of my husband. He has cholesterol issues. So I needed a way.
Sorry, what do you do?
Okay, I sell fruits, juices, I sell parfait, I do banana bread. So I'm like a kitchen in a whole. So I started because my husband had cholesterol issues. So he doesn't drink soda. I needed something that would help manage his cholesterol while still enjoying himself. So that's how I started my fruit juice business.
So what problem? Okay, so what problem are you solving?
Problem I'm solving. Beyond my husband, problem I'm solving, I'm helping people that are losing weight to enjoy losing weight while still enjoying their drinks. Like, you get fruit juices, you drink, you enjoy them, but they are healthy. They are not like your normal soda drinks that you take and then you start adding weight at the end of the day.
Thank you. What values does your brand represent? What are your values?
The values we represent basically is I think one of the main value we represent is health, living healthy. That's one of the main value that we present. I want to impact the fact that you can enjoy yourself while while still trying to lose weight or while trying to eat healthy. You can still enjoy yourself.
Thank you very much. I owe you something. Round of applause for her, please. Okay, so you cannot want to amplify your brand without knowing your brand. And like I said, the questions I asked her, why did you start? What problem am I solving? What values does my brand represent? What impact do I want to create? I'm going to share a very quick story here. When I speak, I like to use myself as an example because, again, now my life now my own experience. I don't like to speak vaguely on things that people will not connect to. So I like to use my own experiences to, share my own lectures. When the current governor came into power, I was not even interested in even being in the political space anymore. No, I'm done. In fact, I want to travel. I've given my fair share. Because mind you, I did 6 years, with the former governor, Okowa. So I was like, nah, I'm done. Let me beg, make I can't go. I've paid my dues. Let me move on to something else. And then while I was doing that, although there were people who were convincing me, Kukume, don't go, and one of those persons, we might know him, Mr. Charles Saniago, the current Commissioner for Works and Public Information. And he was telling me, don't go. You don't know what it is. You've never lived abroad. It's different when you just go visit and come back. But living abroad is a different ball game. This is where the money is. This is where the money is made. I beg, not true? Okay, I hope you're answering from experience. So, cut long story short, I had already gotten my, what's the word now? My admission. Yes, I was moving to Canada. I already gotten my admission. And I'd already I've already started processing my visa. But something just told me, okay, while you're waiting to do that, go back to work. Because I'm also a civil servant. Say, go back to work. Don't be idle. You're just in the house, sleep, wake up, eat, adding weight. Go back to work. So I decided to go back to work. And in going back to work, one day the governor saw me and said, Kokobe, where have you been? I said, I've been around. He said, no, that's not true. You've not been around. Are you working for me? I said, in a way, sir. He said, what do you mean? I said, I'm a civil servant. He said, no. Because while he was the former speaker at the time, I had gone to his office and home to run interviews, and he has had cause to watch some of the documentaries that I had done at the time under the SMART agenda. And he knows what this girl is made of. He said, no. Oh yeah, come. He did not even know I wanted to jackpot. I didn't tell him. So and then I started working. So I asked myself, I'm coming into the political space. What do I want to do? There are people who are like, there are other media aides. They are like protocol. Mind you, in fact, I didn't even want to do media. I said, okay, let me be a protocol officer. So my appointment was on protocol, So, but when I saw how, okay, what can I do for this man? Because beyond the fact that he's the governor, he's somebody I know on a personal basis, and I want to, put his work out there. And then I thought to myself, what do you want to do? Me, I like to stand out too. In anything I'm doing, I like to be different. For example, I was supposed to do a slide today. I was supposed to be presenting with a slide, but then I didn't want to rush it because I don't like, if most of you have watched my TEDx talk, you will realize that my slide was completely different from every other person's slide. I'd like to stand out like that. So I thought to myself, what do you want to do? How do you want to do this? I said, okay. People are influencing for restaurant now, Abi. People will go to restaurants, sit down, eat food, and do review. People will sit in front of the mirror, do makeup, review the brands of the makeup they're doing. I said, okay, how about I bring that into the political space? Go to different project sites, talk about them. Because I've come to realize that most people don't even know what they are criticizing. So when I identified that problem, that, okay, first of all, everybody's saying government is bad. Sorry, it's like I'm deviating. Am I deviating? Okay. Everybody is saying government is bad, government is bad. You don't even, if I ask, tell me 5 things that the governor is doing in Asaba. Most people don't know, but there's a bandwagon of people saying government is bad. So I identified that problem. Now, that's problem number 1, right? Problem number 2, we are all, I don't want to say we are in the Gen Z era. It's very hard to sustain your interest, even my own interest, is very hard to sustain it. Once anything appears slightly boring, swipe swipe. Even when I'm reading books, most times I do audio books because, you know, just sitting and reading one boring news or sitting down and looking at the TV, to me, I find it very boring. And I have ways that I get myself educated about the things that I am delighted about. So I said, okay, I need to make this interesting for you and even for me, because I will still go back and watch it, Abby. And I'm like, okay, fine. Since the older generation, they like, you know, the very traditional things, let me switch things up a bit. Let me make this interesting. So when I identified that problem, I said, okay, to make it interesting so that you can watch, I can watch, and we can all laugh together. This is how I'm telling you how I built the Kokome Oko brand. Now, the third thing I did was, where's that list of questions? Sorry, give me a minute. Hold on. Please, hope I'm not boring you guys, oh. Okay, so we are together. All right. Okay. What values does my brand represent? What value? I didn't want to be in the bandwagon of people criticizing the government. I did not want that when someone wants to look at Delta State, what are they, you know, talking about? Oh, there's bomb here. Oh, there's crisis there. And I wanted my brand to represent something completely different. I wanted to build a brand that would tell the positive side of what the government is doing. I'm not saying people who criticize are bad, but me, why there are like 20 people criticizing, I want to be the one person there saying, in as much as we are criticizing, he did this in so and so place, he did that in so and so place. So that when you are looking for a page to know or to find out what the government is doing, you can quickly run to Kokome Oko page to find out. So that was what I wanted. And then what impact did I want to create? I can categorically tell you that since 2024, when I came on board till now, almost everybody in the media space has leveled up. They have all leveled up. When I came on board, it was very straightforward, very quote and unquote rigid. Nobody saw the possibility of what you could do with storytelling. There's no limit. There's no, it's too much, it's not too much. Do I have time? It's too, my time has finished. Wait, we are getting somewhere. There's no, we have to, there's nothing like, oh, you're doing too much, you're not doing too much, right? So, when I started, I said, if I start this thing, people would emulate. And guess what? Everybody is now doing it. And that was okay for me. That was the impact I wanted to create. Please, a round of applause for me. Thank you. So, back to the topic, how can you amplify your brand online? Let me quickly touch on this because I don't have time anymore. You have to be consistent online. There's no two ways about it. You just have to be consistent. You have to have a timetable. I'm going to post 2 times daily. Get a framework that works for your business. You're the one in that business. I don't know the modalities of that your business. So craft a framework that works for you. If it is 2 times a day I want to post, be consistent with it. If it is 4 times in a week I want to post, be consistent with it. You cannot say you want to create a brand. You cannot say you want to amplify your brand and you're not visible on the internet. It's not possible unless you have another platform that is not the internet. Maybe you are doing only WhatsApp, and even WhatsApp, so you still need to be posting for people to see. So you must be consistent online. Let me quickly rush. Sorry. Let's go. Okay. Another thing again that's important. In your posts, please, I also made this mistake. So in your posts, in your branding, amplifying, you must learn to maintain the same tone, same message, colors, and brand identity. It is very, very important. If people know you as pink, please remain pink. Don't do pink today, yellow tomorrow, something else next tomorrow. When people let's say for example, when growing up you hear tan 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 tan. When you hear that, what channel comes to mind? Bingo. So when you're trying to amplify your brand and build your brand, you must maintain the same tone, same message, same color, same brand identity. Don't change it. Be consistent. Let people know you for pink. Let people know you for white. Now, sorry, the last one. So you must also leverage on video content. Me, I love making videos. I love making videos. Like, there are some things that are better explained with videos. Do we agree? There are things, if you're telling somebody now, Zebika, if you're telling somebody, just using your mouth to say, you put the icing like this, you are not, we will understand better if we are seeing you. If we are seeing that cake, there's a cake in front of you, and you're saying you lay your icing like this, your colors is added like this, and it is a lot better. It even breeds better understanding of whatever it is you are doing. So I would have loved to take on challenges that we face, but Mr. Manuel, it's like, I think my time was too short too, because other people spoke a lot longer than I did. All right, so I'm going to leave us with this last one. Digital storytelling should be interactive. When you're trying to amplify your brand, learn to engage your audience. It's very important. Some of us who might say we are too tired, and then we don't want to reply comments, and then we take 4 days to reply comments. It's very bad. When you reply comments, it keeps the conversation going. It keeps it going. So when you're in your, what's the word now? In your pursuit for more, oh my God, for more, no, for more visibility, thank you, you must learn to interact with your audience. Even if it's just 2 persons that commented, don't wait for it to be 10. Don't say, I'm waiting for it to be 10. Interact. If it is 2, reply those 2 comments. And don't be generic in your replies. Don't do, okay, thank you, thanks, thumbs up. Don't do that. It will just kill the post before the post even begins to go. And I'm telling you because these are some of the things that I experienced. Nobody told me these things. I had to learn them on my own, and that's what I'm sharing here today. Also create emotional content. We are emotional beings, and if you're telling a story with yourself in it, authentic, people would resonate with it a lot better. If you're sharing a story where you're not showing how you felt about that encounter, people will just be left hanging. But if you're sharing a story of how you came here today, and while coming here, you fell, or rain was falling, and your dress got stained, and you had to rush back and come back, and just sharing, oh, I was so, people are more likely to resonate with that than just sharing a vague story. So we can do this, ladies. I'm very happy that we have a platform such as this. Thank you to Sell Your Market. And like Ophelia said, Olili, right? Sell your market shamelessly. And one way you can sell your market shamelessly is if you leverage on storytelling. Thank you, guys.
Can we thank Kokoma for such beautiful presentation? Of course, my lady. Of course. Careful, please. Careful. Thank you. Can we celebrate that one more time? Thank you. If I allow Kokome, storytelling is a long story. The story will be long. I have to put on my timekeeper hat so that I can keep you here forever, because I love to do that. By the way, I just like for you to that we will take questions, but I'm going to jump back on the question a bit later on. I want you guys to know that what Sell Your Market is putting on today is from Glitter's World Boutique. So shout out. If you like how she looks, Glitter World can make you look like that and more. guys, guess what? I get good news before I bring up the next speaker to talk to us for a few minutes. I have good news. Gabriella, darling. I got a message. Let me read it out the way I got it. Listen. So I got a message, and it read thus. My chief, good afternoon. I like to give Gabriella free air installation. And that's coming from the CEO of Wig Pro Global Studio. Meet me after now so I can connect you to her. And guess what? She didn't end there. She's saying that anybody whose birthday is next week, she will also give that person a free wig installation, right? So you people know that I'm the judge of this matter, so I will choose. If you are fine, I will just choose you. Just before I also bring up the next, I have so many gifts. You guys, you people don't want us to close this event. So many people are sending me messages, mails, notes. Shegun, I want to give this, I want to give that. You'll be surprised. Meanwhile, while Kokome was speaking, the CEO of Poif Scent also said, Shegun, I like what you are doing. I like it. Let's give somebody here, one beautiful woman, a bottle of one of our most expensive perfumes. You got it right. But me, I have conditions and criteria. So what I told her is the 45th person to follow Poif Scent on Instagram gets the bottle. The 45th person. Meanwhile, on Instagram, the person who has now officially won Glitters World Boutiques Next Contest is Fantastic Hub. Who are you? Fantastic Hub, come. You were the 20th person on Instagram that followed her. Come and get your dress, fast. That was it. You guys thought I was joking. I wasn't joking. I was serious about it. I was very serious. So the 45th person to follow Poif Scent on Instagram gets a bottle of perfume that is worth God knows how much. Quite a lot of money. While that is going on, Ugonwa Ndoeze, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mary Mark is giving Gabriella free makeover. Mary Mark is giving Gabriella, if I be a man of God, my God, my God, my God. The lady that, you people doesn't want the speaker to come up. Why? Okay, you are the 20th person that followed Glitters World on Instagram. Go and meet her where she is. She'll give you a gift. Bless you, bless you. Out of the knot, what did you say? I forgot it. Madam Augusta, we're sorry. It's your women. They are ministering to me. They are ministering. Okay, who was the lady that came out to us when Kokoma was talking? You, come. The Spirit was telling me something. While I was ministering, I hear words. Words were coming to me. Now I feel like preaching to you. Can I preach to you? Kokome, come. Kokome said that I should tell you that she'll give you 100K. Oh, isn't it just nice to be a woman? Today is such a good day to be a woman. Look at somebody and say, today is a good day to be a woman. So on TikTok, the person that won the contest for Glitters World is Ugonwa Nduezue. I cannot pronounce it. Nduezue. If you are Ugonwa Nduezue, where are you? On TikTok. The number you are calling is not available. The number you are calling is not available. Who is Ugonwa now? What? Okay, she stepped. That's why people they lose miracle. I go change my mind. Look for the 40th person and call it. Are you joking? No, this is a serious business. So the 45th person to follow Poif gets a bottle of perfume, and the 30th person to follow on TikTok also gets several collections of body spray on TikTok and on Instagram. Boy, ladies and gentlemen, media, please take me on.
Augusta Anyanwu Egbom is a Nigerian corporate executive, child development advocate, and the founder of the Duke Infant and Child Foundation. She is widely known for leading initiatives focused on parenting, education, youth mentorship, and value reorientation for children and young people in Nigeria. She is the convener of the Train the Trainers Summit, a nationwide program designed to equip parents, teachers, and community leaders with modern strategies for raising confident and value-driven children. Professionally, she has a background in communication arts and mass communication, and she is currently a regional bank head with Fidelity Bank. Our foundation has carried out projects including medical outreach for vulnerable children, educational support, orphanage interventions, and parenting empowerment programs across different Nigerian states.
I think these women love you more than they love me. See the way they are receiving with so much shouts and claps. Let me help you. You're welcome. One more time, can we give it up for Madam Augusta, Regional Manager of Fidelity Bank.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. I think I saw some men here, they have disappeared. So we own the room now, right? Thank you for being here. Nonso, say thank you for having me. Say, I build. Say, I mean it, I build. The power of women who build and lead is what's here to anchor and tell you today. So, the future does not arrive by chance. It is built. The future you desire does not arrive by chance. It is built. And who builds the future? Me, you. Women are building it every day. So we need to align. Do you know that out of the 25 banks in Nigeria today, 10 of the banks have their MDs as women? That's 40%. Do you know? Somebody say power is shifting hands. The women are taking over. The panel session, somebody said there that is in the next 10 years. Say is now. I see fresh start. I was meant to be at the CEO outing. Timing was an issue for me. Apologies. We'll do it again. So, I had a slide. I was thinking we'll project it for everybody to see. Okay, so women have always been builders. The foundation beneath everything in the world is women. I want you to tell yourself, I am very important. And you are. So long before the boardrooms, before the titles, before the stages, women are already building. Even before we get to government house, a woman has built, has put in time, sleep, everything. They build homes, homes that become sanctuaries some days. They build businesses from nothing. They whisper dreams into children's ears, and those children grew to change the world. And they also had communities together when everything threatened to fall. Let me tell you, just like I said sometime, one of the videos you flashed there, that was Empower Her program we did 2 weeks ago. I said women are miracle workers. Whether you're married or you're a mother, intended mother, know that where we belong to, women are miracle workers. Most times, like I said then, if you give a woman 50,000, the woman is not seeing 50,000. She's seeing school fees. She's seeing feeding money. She's seeing hospital bills. She's seeing all sorts of, what is more than a miracle than that? With 50,000, a woman can do much more than what a man can use 50,000 for. So, for us, the women are the home builders. The first safe place that is ever created by God. Every nation and civilizations we are seeing today have women fingerprints in it. So women don't just build structures, they build people, they build legacies. The strongest structures in society are often built by women, and nobody applauds us enough. What I want you to do today is to tell yourself, before you sleep today, do some meditation and quiet moment. Tell yourself, pray a short prayer. Say, thank you, Lord, for making me a woman as a salt of the earth. And thank you for making me a builder. Somewhere in Proverbs 14:1, right? Check. Even the Bible said a woman builds the home, right? So naturally, we are builders. And please remain so. There's a kind of strength that does not, announce itself, that is not arrogant, is inbuilt. That strength that carries a baby, that the weight of everything is on you, you still show up strong with full makeup on your face. That is the power of a woman. It shows up exhausted but present. You show up all the time despite what the world has thrown at you. So she lives under pressure. I work with women. I see them in the office. I want to tell you something today as women. We need to quit labeling one another. We need to build network. We need to support each other. I want to say, please, one standing ovation for Nonso. I think this is my second time of coming to encourage women in a space like this. A round of applause for her. If you have a couple of women like us doing this for other women selflessly, the world will become a better place. Please sit down. Resilience is the currency for women. Emotional intelligence is your currency. Building while hurting, building, while carrying so much pain, unspoken pains, and producing while you're also healing. I want to tell you today that leadership needs your voice. We need to step up. Leadership needs your voice. We need to step up. Just like when I walked in, when they were doing the panel session, if you need to sell your market, sell it apologetically, non-apologetically, sell it shamelessly. You need to get up, you need to be seen, you need to be announced, you need to take up your position in every space. The world has leadership crisis today because women has realized their place, and a lot of women are being busy, and they are no longer paying so much attention to the homes. Those are the issues and crises we are having today, because we are seeing a lot of things happening around the next generation. Is because the women that are supposed to be paying attention are now taking up certain kind of duties and all of that. The nurturing attention are all divided. Would that deter us? It means that we need to be very strategic now, very intentional, and make sure while hustling, going on the streets, doing all of those things, you don't neglect the home front. Don't neglect our children. They are the future. We need to bring what we call three things: your feminine intelligence to place. Lead unapologetically, and lead with generational impact in mind. Three things. Bear it in mind, even if that's the only thing you take away from here. Any position you see yourself, please make sure you bring your feminine intelligence, Meaning, if you're in a position where you're leading and you have other women, young girls, and all of that, be a mentor, not just a leader. If you're in a position where you need to take the front seat and show other people the way, please do so. And bear in mind that every decision a woman makes has ripple effects.